lovelies, it's Tamika. I'm here to do a slight tutorial on how I trim and or dust my ends. This was requested by one of my subbies, and you know who you are, so hey girl. And right now my hair has been washed and deep conditioned, and I did this last night, and today it's just out in a shrunken fro, and there's no product in it besides leave-in conditioner and a little bit of oil, just a little bit. I filled the moisture in. Okay, so I'll be trimming my hair with these shears. They're stainless steel shears from a company called Annie's. You guys probably seen it at your local beauty supply. They work pretty good. They're not dull or anything. I've had them for a few years and they're still working great. I plan to buy some more though in about a month or two. Alright, so before I trim my ends, I actually get a comb to section off my hair. This is the comb I use. I've been using this for years. It's an amazing comb. It's from Conair or something like that. I think I've had it for like 3 years, and so the name's worn off. It's an amazing comb. It's made for curly and wavy hair. The teeth have these little angles so that your hair it does a great job at detangling my hair. What else? So I have this comb so that I can part my hair, and then I finger detangle and proceed from there. Now, before I get to actually trimming and dusting or whatever have you, actually in this video I'm going to be dusting. I haven't really had to trim my ends because I dust all the time. I search and destroy whenever I see some ends that are frayed or thinner or kind of see-through or scraggly. Anything that's not uniform to the rest of the twist, I snip it off, okay? And this has helped me retain length really well. Even though I'm cutting off length often, my hair is still retaining because I'm preventing any split ends or damage or anything. So I think we as women need to not be afraid of dusting our ends as need be instead of holding on to them just to have some length, you know what I mean? Because my hair is really healthy because I dust as needed. I don't dust monthly, I just dust as I see the need to. Okay, so you need some clips, and I'm going to be just using, oh, and also for combs for parting, you can use this one. This is the one I use for, my son's like shouting, laughing, I'm like, what the heck? I had to make sure he was fine. This comb I don't use to really part it, I meant to say. If I need to detangle, I detangle with this one. It's a detangling comb. To part my hair, I part with this one. So that's just a rat tail comb. And to section off your hair, you can use clips or you can use these. I use these, just easier for me. And I think that's all. And you can use some of these as well, or large clips. Okay, so I'm going to take off my headband and then we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my stuff, and I'm going to show you what I do. What I do is actually twist my hair, and I never ever dust or trim my ends when I'm not in twist. You can do it in box braids as well, but I do it in twist because my hair is really curly and really spirally, so that way I can kind of see how my ends are working. And what I mean by that is, I think I'll just show you. But for example, I'll just give you some information. If you have a spiral or a twist that's coiled, and then it coils all the way to the bottom, and then you see a part that feels different, or it looks thinner, like you have a nice dark, whatever color your hair is, twist, and then it gets to the bottom and it's kind of see-through, you want to get that off. If it's frayed, you want to get that off. If there's a split, you want to get that off. If it's, let's see, dried not as in dry hair, but I mean like frayed, kind of, you can just see it, it just looks dead. Alright guys, I'm back. I was going to go ahead and get my tools and part my hair and all that stuff on camera, but I figured you guys know how to part and finger detangle your hair, so I figured I didn't need to show you guys that. So, what I did was I already just kind of used a scrunchie and pulled my hair over out the way, and I just took the side over here and finger detangled, and I am about to go ahead and dust my ends. And I already see a part that needs to be dusted. You probably can't see it. I'm gonna get a piece of paper towel and show you guys. So you want to make sure your hair is definitely detangled. Definitely. Because if you have any snarls or knots or anything, your twist is not going to be uniform. You know what I mean? You're going to have some curls that are tighter, and then you're going to have some looser curls. So you want to make sure that it's definitely detangled completely before you go to the point of twisting and then trimming or dusting. Because you will cut off the wrong amount. Because if your hair is uneven inside of the twist, you're going to get uneven results with the ends, etc. So make sure it is definitely detangled. Alright, so I'm going to use a piece of paper towel, or I can use this, this is smaller. I can use this, and I'm going to show you my ends, and you're going to definitely, a piece of the plastic flew on my lip. You're definitely going to be able to tell where I need to dust, okay? And dusting is when you do less, you do just like snippets. You're not really taking off any hair. I'm taking off little pieces that don't belong, and you guys are going to see what I mean by that. I'm just twisting it. You want to twist it as tight as possible. I don't mean tight as in tight on your edges. I mean tight as in you're making sure that it's closed, okay? Alright, so I'm going to show you on the cardboard. If I can get in here, okay. If you look at it, you can see it's just this part right here, nothing else. That's what I mean by dusting. You see all that, that's fine. But this little part right here, just that needs to come off. Okay, and I'm going to do one more just so I can make sure you guys understand. Okay, so I'm just taking off literally. You can watch me, just that part. That's how much it took off. You can see that. Wait, there it is. Okay, and now I have a uniform in. There's like a little snip left. I mean, barely. Barely. Okay. I'm sure. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to show you guys how it looks after. Okay? Hope you can see that. And that's, my dears, is how you would trim it. And then if you undo the twist, if you look at it before and after, it's definitely going to be a difference. Your hair is going to be a lot easier to manage. It's going to be it's going to feel great. Because I can see it all. So, we're going to put that back, and I'm going to do one more for you guys. I'll probably use the same section on the other side so that you can see better. Okay, I hope this is really helpful for you guys. And if you want more, anything about any more information, just let me know. So yeah. And then when you put it back, see, I put it back and it's barely anything. Okay, all right, so that's perfect. So now, and I have no problem dusting my hair as needed to make sure that it's healthy. Alright, so I'm just looking at the front, trying to see what part to take right here. Just hang with it. I have a lot of shrinkage, guys. This hair, you see how short it is? It actually comes to here. It comes to my shoulder. It comes right here. Let me show you guys. See that? It comes right here. But with natural hair comes shrinkage, right? Alright, so you just take it and you twist and you twist and you twist. Okay. You keep twisting and twisting. Okay. Here's hoping I don't have a lot of hair to dust. What made me I'll get to that Okay, so hubby was on his way to work, and I have to always check to see if that was him, letting me know he was there. Okay, so moving right along. Again, you guys know what I said about this twist. What I said about this twist. You just keep, after you twist it, you keep twirling around just to make sure that you have it closed and really, you know, uniform. Okay? I'm going to show you one more time the part that needs to be trimmed. Now that I've showed you guys, you probably have an idea. And I wanted to make sure that I was really clear in this video, because I see a lot of tutorials on dusting and trimming your ends, but they're not, you know, really slowed down and explained really clearly. They're not explained well, but I wanted to really take my time and show you, not just tell you. Okay, my bad, guys. Okay, so right here, again, you can just see this little bit right here. Nothing else, none of that. You want only this. You see that? You only want that. So I go ahead and I go right there. That's it. Let's see. Yep, that's it. Let me show you guys how it looks now. Okay. Alright, and that's it, guys. So as you can see, even though I dusted both sides, they're both the same how long. And yeah, so with the rest of my hair, I'm going to go ahead and get to doing that. Now, I usually don't do them in separate, you know, this side, that side. I usually don't do that. I actually usually start back here. I usually like part it and, you know, do all that stuff. And that's what I'm going to do right now. But I wanted to do the sides so that you guys can get a good view on what I'm doing. So I hope this was very helpful. Alright, there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to actually do it right now, but I wanted to show you how to do the back section if you are doing the back. Because I showed you guys the sides, but I wanted to show you the side sections. I wanted to show you the size of the sections that I do in the back. Okay, so the parts don't have to be perfect. As long as it's not horribly crooked, you're fine. I want to make sure I'm in the shot. Okay. So I just parted across with my finger, and I just took this section. So this whole row is going to end up being 3. And I already did this one. You can see the ends pretty nice looking. And I would just part this one. Okay. I would just part this one. If you see any, I moisturize my hair, so if you see any white, that's moisturizer. So I would do this one, well, probably a little bigger. Okay, I would just have 3 sections like this, and then I would detangle each section with my fingers, and then I would go ahead and twist it like so, and then trim the end, and then I would keep going, guys. So it took me about an hour and 25 minutes to do my entire head. But that's because I was dusting and detangling, and I was oiling my scalp as I did each section. So it took me, it may not take you that long, but I was moisturizing each section as I went. And yeah, so I moisturized my hair. So my twists have shrunken up. And I'm not doing these for a twist out or anything. I just do these actually for the purposes of dusting my ends. All my twists are uniform on the ends now. I have no stragglies, no see-throughs, no nothing. And these are my twists. And these are the twists from the back. They're longer than this, but when I did dust them, I wasn't concerned with, oh my god, I'm taking off length off my hair. My hair is going to be a setback. When you dust your hair often, you generally do not suffer setbacks if you deep condition, co-wash, have the right amount of protein. You won't have to have setbacks. Detangle properly. Take your time and detangle. Again, that's why it took me almost an hour and a half, because I wanted to make sure that I detangled properly.